Welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to react to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 22. Guys, Ed and Al are actually fighting Scar, and they were right, the scenes are here, but it's not looking good because the guys that are helping them are about to die because the Fjord is helping Gluttony. Yeah, that guy's a little slow and they're not letting that sin alone, and now the Fjord is attacking. King Bradley is attacking these guys, and I don't think they have an answer for him because he's broken strong. That being said, if you enjoy my reactions, feel free to share, subscribe, like, leave a comment, join the Patreon, support your boy, Discord, all that. Let's go. It's not looking good.
Scar had once again made an appearance in Central.
Yep.
Ed and Al worked together with Ling to draw the murderous Ishvalan's attention in an effort to lure out the homunculi.
Yep. Yeah, she got one-shotted. Damn.
Clever. You took a swipe at me with your kunai.
Not bad.
Can I eat her now?
Jesus.
Just make it quick.
Make it quick is crazy. And she's bleeding. Ooh, well, he's gonna regenerate though, but... Okay, so this guy's strong.
Not fun. Please stay with me.
Damn!
All this jumping around, he's trying to stay in my blind spot.
Yeah.
Gluttony!
He's back. 2-on-1. While he's carrying her is not easy. Yeah.
Excess baggage. I can see all those stars on your uniform. You're the ruler here. Führer King Bradley, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, well, that wasn't smart. Now you confirmed you know who he is. He's not letting you go alive, man.
A ruler's duty is to his people. Without them, he is no king at all. King Bradley, you're no true king. Not now or ever.
A flash grenade.
That ought to hold him.
Nice try. But your flash bomb didn't succeed in blinding this eye.
Yeah, I knew it. As soon as, I remembered he has another eye, and I thought about it. Yo, he's gonna activate the shotgun gun. I also kind of loved it, the little detail about the guy closing his eyes and saying, judging by the wind, this is the exit. So he also needed to close his eyes not to get blinded. Backs in the distance. Okay.
We won't be away too long. You be a good little girl, okay? Take care of things while we're gone.
Her parents.
Watching Mr. Hughes leave that day was like the last time I saw Mom and Dad. Just their backs as they walked away.
Crazy.
I hear the Elrics are wreaking havoc.
What, again?
The MPs have been running around like crazy.
They're in another fight?
I feel like they can just talk to the guy.
It's a dead end. Damn, what now?
Ooh, okay, he's climbing. Just grab the... Man. Oh, wow.
It's balance. Where there are creators, there must be a destroyer.
That's a lie. You're using the name of your god to justify murder. Revenge is all you care about. When you
So, do I, Is there a whiff of, because Ishvalans are kind of similar to Jews, right? But is this like a whiff of Muslims? You know, like terrorism and all that, right? Because some right-wing group of, Allah does, you know, that, right? What he's like destroyers and, you know? So maybe what he just said, you're using your God to justify murder. Those extremists in the real world sometimes do horrible shit and they justify it by, like, our God wants that. Like, I understand that that's not actually the religion. Like, most of the people in Islam are peaceful, but there are extremist groups that just, like, forcefully like to do that, you know, for their, I don't know, gain or whatever. So, do I sense a whiff of that inspiration here? Like, the way they're trying to explain it, like, you're hiding behind your God. You're using your God in vain, like justifying it by saying you're the destroyer, but that's not what your God stands for. You get what I'm saying? Tell me in the comments, like, because I like kind of sensing where the inspiration might have come from.
Killed Shao Tucker and Nina. I suppose you believe you were doing God's work then too.
Interesting. You two saw that abomination as well, did you? That chimera was made because a man thought he could create, when creation is the province of God alone.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. But why did you have to kill her? You stole what little life she had left.
I'm not with him with this, bro. That was a horrible life. What? She was fused with a dog, couldn't even talk. Like she was... that was a horrible existence, man. My man putting her down, bro. And I see it as ending her suffering. Because, I mean, who am I to say she was suffering? But at the same time, bro, that was messed up.
Foolish as you are, you must still have known that chimera could never have returned to her human state.
We knew full well what would happen to her.
Yeah?
We didn't want to think about it. We knew there was no hope.
So we did nothing.
Nothing.
Yo, my man did the ultimate Uno reverse on their psyche, bro. They wanted to preach to him. My man just said, let me preach a little quick. Like, let me preach a little bit to you. My man got inside their heads. Yeah, they knew. I remember. They said it out loud. They knew. These guys got blown away.
That doesn't make what you're doing right, and we can't let you continue.
It's also interesting him saying like that abomination was used was created because people thought they could create, but the only one that can create is God, right? But if scientists and people don't make mistakes, none of this progress would have ever happened, right? You can't really judge. I mean, you can judge when it's immoral, when it's like human experimentation. That's why they banned cloning, but I'm pretty sure they're still doing it just off the books. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's a trial and error in everything. So people throughout history have been known to do some fucked up shit, but today we have a lot of technology thanks to that. So people do tend to play God.
You're so self-righteous. But do you remember two Amestrian doctors named Rockbell?
She's gonna hear.
The order came down to end the uprising and exterminate Ishval, but that didn't stop them. They kept right on helping your people.
Wait, brother!
Don't you remember them? Those doctors saved your life, and you killed them!
Yeah, I don't think he did it. I think it was his brother. Yeah, she heard that. Messed up. And he didn't tell her. This is how she found out. This is how she found out.
You mean he's the man? He helped people. They didn't deserve to die. Give them back.
No, I'm sorry. Look at Scar. Look at his arm. Do you see his arm? Like right above the shoulder, there's a scar that resembles his arm being cut off. I think this is not his arm. I think this is the arm of his brother, bro. His brother probably died, and he somehow used alchemy to sew his brother's arm onto his shoulder and reattach the ligaments or whatever. Because they're basing all of this on that tattoo that he's the one that did it. I don't think he did it. I think that's not his arm. I just noticed that scar.
We're doctors. They helped people. They didn't deserve to die. Give them back! Give me back my mom and dad, you monster!
You must end this cycle once and for all.
Full Metal
Damn,
Alchemist.
he broke her. And he didn't say anything.
This girl is the doctor's daughter. You have the right. Shooting me would be justified.
What? He's accepting it? So he did do it.
I studied the alkahestry they use in the East, and then added my own touches. I discovered something else in my research. The alchemy of this land is quite unusual.
None of that stuff matters anymore. Didn't you hear me? The army is here.
So his brother had both arms, and as in he could deconstruct shit and reconstruct. He could destroy and heal. His brother was the balance. And he had a tattoo. I'm telling you, Scar's arm is not his arm. He somehow got the destructive part, the destructive arm of his brother. And now he's the balance by saying, I destroy while alchemy creates, or something like that. Oh, man, I don't know.
Why are you interfering? We have to get away from here now!
Please, calm down and listen.
Your brother's alchemy might be the only way we have of saving Ishval.
What? You must have heard. The enemy has state alchemists.
That was a lot.
Before they can kill us.
Take them down. With alchemy, we'll beat them at their own game.
Pay them back in blood.
Is that really what they...
brother. This is the science that you would spend your life following? You may think it's for the greater good, that it could help our people.
Damn. Just straight up genocide. Brutality. Is that an anchor in his neck? Yo.
It can't save us. Oh no!
These are my research notes. This is all that I was able to bring. Take them and get away now.
Hold on a minute.
He's
If
gonna
anything
stay.
happens to me, I don't want my research to have been for nothing.
Wait,
That's a soldier?
That's a ninja. Oh my god, that's the guy from the first episode. The guy that's in prison. Yo, this guy's gonna be important, bro. Why do I think that this guy is also a Sin? Or something. Like a homunculi. My man is way too confident chained up in prison, man. Like, he seems like he can bust out of there whenever he wants to.
Look at his hands. He's a state alchemist.
Yeah, this guy enjoyed killing. Yeah, he enjoyed this shit.
Stay with me. Don't you die.
Oh, Scar. He lost an arm. I was right. Yo, what do you want to bet? My man cut off his own arm to save his brother. He cut off the arm that destroys and used the one that reconstructs to reconstruct it on his brother's arm. And then he bled out or something. And when he woke up, the Rinri's parents were probably healing him or whatever, and reflexively, my man killed him. Because he probably couldn't control that arm yet. Did I just crack the code? It's gonna be something like that.
I can't stop the bleeding. His arm. Where's my brother's arm? Where is it? I won't let you.
Oh my god, this man's a legend.
I have to keep fighting. Let me go back out there.
Yeah, he woke up with Rinri's parents helping everybody, including him. He was traumatized. Like, he was all over the place, and he couldn't control that power yet. And they were probably messing around that arm, and then he just kind of nuked them without realizing what he could even do.
You're staying right where you are.
That's right. We didn't treat you just to let you die.
He's awake.
Blue eyes.
Don't move or you'll open up your wounds.
That's gonna trigger him. Blue eyes. Blue eyes are gonna trigger him.
Come here. Dear, come here.
You aren't well enough to move around on your own yet. Somebody, get a cart. Take this man with you.
State alchemists, Amestrians, you will pay. All of you will pay.
Oh. So he did do it. But the circumstances were insane.
Go on, shoot.
And you gotta give him credit. My man's now ready to face the Piper, bro. My man's like, yo, you are justified in killing me. I'm not even gonna, I'm not even gonna try and, damn.
Put down the gun!
You know you don't want to do this. Winry!
Shoot, girl. But no, the moment you pull the trigger, there's no going back. You will be my enemy.
Scar!
If you think I'll let you hurt one hair on her head!
So wait, so he's not giving up. He's not like I thought he was going like honorably. He shoot me, I deserve it. No, my man said, shoot me, I get it, but the moment you shoot, you're my enemy. I'm going for the kill.
You kill me, and be fine with me. Until one of us dies, boy, this chain of hatred will continue.
Don't shoot!
He's protecting her, and Scar stopped himself.
Ed, you idiot! What are you
I think Scar is developing a soft spot for them because he kind of sees that they're not so different after all. But this is the problem in our world as well. I like how they portrayed this. My man is enraged because he actually witnessed what happened in the war. He lost everything. And it's fine by him to die. Like, he's just devoted his life to, revenge pretty much, But it's messed up when you breed hatred like that because he's taking his revenge on people who had no part in the war just because they're offspring of the ones that did. And that's the endless cycle of hatred that even Naruto and Pain talked about. And they did that well here, portraying it in this circumstance, especially since we did have wars on our, in our reality that resemble this shit, on all parts of the world pretty much. And whole nations hate each other, even to this day, even though the wars happened like 300 years ago, and the kids today, like, I have met some people that breeded that hatred into their offspring, like 2, 3, hell, even 4, lines down the road. People who don't even have an idea what happened back then. They just remember, like he said, they pulled the trigger first, so we hate everybody in that country. Which is a crazy sentiment to have considering we're in 2025. But you would be surprised how many countries on this planet have beef with one another. And they're usually neighboring countries that had wars in the past, and these people remember and they pass that hatred down, and that's why we can't have peace in the world. Crazy. Plus politics, they don't help at all, which is ironic because politics were initially established to be like diplomacy and to fix shit, but now they're just like money corrupts. Crazy.
Henry, let go of the gun.
I couldn't shoot.
I know you couldn't, and it's okay.
But that man...
But what a way to find out how your parents died. And to meet the guy that did it. And she just came back from Hughes's funeral. I mean, not funeral, but Woo! This is insane. This was a heavy episode, man. This was a heavy episode. But Scar, seeing his past, that was a crazy past, man, with his brother. And I kind of connected that. Yeah, his brother was a real one. His brother survived, and nothing was wrong with him. And then yet he didn't want to let his brother die, so he gave him his own arm. So what happened with his brother? He died after that, or is his brother somewhere out there with no arm? Because that might be a possibility too. They didn't show us his brother dying. But damn, to love your brother so much to just do that is crazy. But that's why, that's what I'm saying. People like in One Piece and here, and people try to sometimes, because there are similarities. Obviously, these shows were inspired by real life events, right? The Ishvalans and all that. But you can't compare our universe and theirs, not really. And that's exactly why, because that guy was able to deconstruct his arm and reconstruct it on his brother. And that's a selfless, crazy act that you just can't see in our world. But I bet you if we had those abilities and powers, you would see it. Because people would have the power to individually make choices that nowadays you just can't make. Right? Like now, if you want to save somebody somewhere, you need a whole nation to agree. And it's hard for a nation to agree because you have the parliament, you have politics, and if money is involved, they don't care, right? So you as an individual in a country who you might feel for some people that are in war right now, you individually can't do shit. You can't, right? And if your nation doesn't want to do shit, you can't make them. So you just are forced to sit there and just ignore that shit. But I bet you if we were actually, like these shows we watch, and people individually had power, like the power of a nuclear weapon. Imagine you yourself have a power that can rival a nuclear weapon. You really think in our world you wouldn't see some crazy stories, man? You see, right? Individuals not needing the approval of the government, just being like, yo, I have the power to stop that shit. That's wrong. I'm gonna go and stop it. You would see selfless acts left and right. You would see people going against the government. You will see people going for justice more often. You will see some atrocious shit too, probably. But then you could compare it. Now you can't really compare, because every time I have an argument about a show's character, people try to compare it to the real world. It's just not comparable. I just explained why, because it just isn't. The systems are different. People individually don't really have a choice on the larger scale of things. But if I had power to make a difference, I probably would. Or somebody probably would, who has the guts, who you know? Because then you wouldn't need somebody's approval. You would just be Superman, you know? So you might understand it, you might not, it doesn't matter. Great episode though. That being said, I ain't gonna applaud this that much. I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, love you, enjoy, and bye.